Hi there, welcome to the channel or welcome back. I'm Angela and this is where I share with you guys all things related to my love of fabric and sewing. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys a few of my favorites from the new early spring collection release from the Big Four or Big Five pattern companies. If that sounds interesting, stick around. Before I start showing you guys the patterns, just a little preface. Most of these, I kind of base my picks on patterns that I would conceivably buy and make for myself. There are a few exceptions and I will point those out as we go. So let's do it. So first we have simplicity, and I have kind of chosen two patterns out of each of the different brands. So this first one is S9893. It's a Me ME pattern, and it is a cape. And I definitely could see myself wearing this. And I love the fabric that she's chosen for this, that green. Green has been pretty much my favorite color, or one of, for quite a long time. But let us look at some of the other views. So there's a little bit of a close-up. What I love about this is that it's not just a standard cape. It's got a lot of design elements to it. Looking at, let's see, this next picture. So this kind of shows it a little bit more. You can see it looks like there's a pocket there. There's this overlapping piece that buttons down. And it looks like maybe that's a vent in the sleeve or a split sleeve. Let's see if it, so doesn't really, it's convertible sleeves. So let's keep looking at the pictures and maybe we'll get more into that and see what they mean by that. Okay, so I'm not seeing it. We'll take a look at the line drawings, probably down below. So here we are. So this is, so it does say convertible sleeve, and I'm not exactly sure what that means. If you guys can figure that out, definitely leave it in the comments below. I would love to know. I'm just not seeing what that means by convertible sleeve. I know that it has little flaps here, so maybe you could roll the sleeves up. Let's go back and look at it again. I kind of wish in the pictures here they would have shown the actual garment like on Me ME with both of the configurations for the sleeves, because it's just saying, let's see, inverted pleats. Oh, the cargo pockets have inverted pleats and flaps. The cape includes a storm flap, buttons, and front button tabs for convertible sleeves. I guess all they mean by that is that you can roll the sleeves up and use that button tab to keep them at a shorter length. Either way, I think that this cape is way interesting. And let's look at the fabrics that are called for. And it is calling for broadcloth cotton blends, denim lightweight wool types, linen blends, gabardine, stretch wovens, tweed, and twill. And it looks like it is lined, or at least part of it must be lined, because they're also calling for a lining fabric. Yeah, without seeing the pattern instructions and the pattern pieces, it's hard to exactly know what that means. But I really like this. This kind of reminds me of something that maybe would be a Marcy Tilton pattern. If you guys know her pattern, she does like the artsy, quirky kind of garments that kind of reminds me of that a little bit, of her style. Let's move on to the second simplicity pattern. So this one is S9897, and it is just a simple sweatshirt, but what I like about it, it's oversized. I think that's what I love about it. It looks very snugly cozy. There are raglan sleeves with rib trimmings, and there are two length variations. Comes in sizes extra small to double XL, and we'll flip through the pictures here. And it is unisex, so that's kind of nice. It can do double duty. And this, the designer is Norris Donta Ford, which I believe is Me ME husband. Yeah, nothing fancy about it. It just looks really cozy. And maybe what's kind of drawn me to this is that I have a serious lack of sweatshirts in my closet. I seriously need some long sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve sweatshirts. So maybe that's kind of pulling me in on this. Either way, I totally love this sweatshirt. Let's move on to McCall's. And my first one here is Me8056, and it's a knit top, shorts, and pants. You guys can see there. Got some variations. Let's read the description first. Easy to sew sleeveless or long sleeve knit top, has fold over turtleneck and pairs with either pull on knit shorts, culottes, or pants with wide waistband, seaming detail, and optional front patch pockets. Yeah, we'll flip through here. The sleeveless version kind of reminds me of those like muscle t-shirts that people would wear back in the 80s. Not necessarily with the turtleneck or the cowl neck, but do you guys remember those? I feel like those are so common, especially with a cropped, you guys can't see, but I'm doing kind of like a cropped length here. And I kind of like it. It just looks fun, casual, loungy. I like the long sleeve and the short sleeve version. I could see making either. The shorts are really cute with the seaming details. And same with the pants and culottes. And the patch pockets are nice. So let's go back. So these must be the culottes. And then these are the full length pants. And the full length pants, they're not showing the patch pockets on, but of course you could always add them. And let us look at fabrics. Stretch knits only, such as cotton knit, French terry, sweatshirt fleece. So pretty much what you would expect from this type of an outfit. Once more, let's look at this. I love that. I loved crop pants. I wear them all the time. Whether or not they're in style or they're suitable for my body shape and size, I just love love cropped pants so much. I like this really loose turtleneck. It's real bunchy and just kind of loose with all like the excess fits. It's casual. It's not like more of an uptight kind of button down turtleneck that you would think of as maybe more rigid or something, which I like those kind of turtlenecks too. But I do love this really loose turtleneck here. I think I'm going to put this in my pattern wish list. And the next time I happen to be at Joann's and they're having their $1.99 sale, I'm probably going to go ahead and get this one. And the next McCall's is it says PD, but I think that's because you could do it in a PDF. Let's see. It's Me805452. And I think they're adding that abbreviation PD onto the front of the pattern numbers so it distinguishes between the paper and the PDF. And it is nice that the big four or big five are offering PDF patterns too. So that's helpful for those of us sewists that prefer PDFs. I'm still a tissue paper girl by and large, but I am coming to appreciate PDFs for the instantaneous download feature, which that's pretty cool. Anyway, I love you guys. If you've been hanging out with me for any length of time, then you'll know that I love a good cargo pocket, cargo pants. And I do realize I owe you guys an update on my perfect cargo pants. I'm going to get back to it. It has not been forgotten. It's just kind of been sitting there waiting patiently for me. Anyway, this is a cargo skirt, which is really cool. So let's kind of flip through here. And it does have this like little drawstring at the bottom to make it a bubble type hem. Let's read the description. Cargo style pull-on skirt with length, hemline, and pocket variations. Skirt view A has a bubble hem. View B has elastic cords at hemline. Let's look at this a little closer. So I think the picture we're looking at here has the elastic cords. This must be view B. And oh, here's the bubble hem. Yes, that's kind of cute too. I don't think this is my style per se, but it is kind of cute. I think I would just go with this plain variation here. It has the front pockets at the top near the waistband and then also some cargo pockets that probably the one that I would stick with. And here's the back view. How cute is that? I do kind of like the drawstring hem. That's a nice option. And let's look at fabrics. Oh, let's see, Dupioni. Now that would jazz it up a little bit. Lightweight nylon, ripstop to make it a little sportier. Kind of sounds more all-weather-y. And taffeta. Again, kind of like the Dupioni. That would really jazz it up a lot, like elevate it a little bit dressier. And lining fabrics. And moving on to Butterick, I did try to keep this to just two options or two choices per brand, just so it wouldn't get to be like, a 45-minute long video. And truthfully, I didn't really have a hard time limiting it to just two. I'm finding that maybe I'm not as drawn to some of the newer patterns that are coming out. That could speak to just my sense of style being different from what's trendy right now. Either way, it made it kind of easy for me to keep it to just two per brand. This first one is B6974. It's a shirt dress with sleeve variations. This is a Palmer Pletch pattern. Classic fit shirt dress has bust darts, front waist darts, back darts, and sleeve variations. So here we can see the fronts and the one the model's wearing, and then the other two you can obviously see the sleeve variations there. I love it when a pattern offers sleeveless, short sleeve, and long sleeve. I love when they do that. So here's a better view of the long sleeve version, and you can see the darts there. And here's the short sleeve, and then the sleeveless. By and large, I like the sleeveless, and that's the one that I would make if I were going to make this. Like, how perfect for summer. And then here's the back view, and it also has back darts. Let's look at the fabric choices. Cotton or cotton blends, crepe, double knits, gabardine, and linen. I'm kind of envisioning this in linen. How lovely would that be? Or just your standard cotton shirting type fabric. Of course, using the gabardine might dress it up, maybe make it a little more business suitable, especially the long sleeve version. And then my second one from Butterick is B6986. This is a retro pattern from the 70s. It's Butterick Vintage 1970s Wrap and Go skirt. Flared back wraps skirt in below mid-knee length, has pockets, inside front seams, waistband with attached narrow ties, and top stitch trim. It only has two main pattern pieces. It's classified as easy. I would say very easy. No zipper, no buttons, no darts, no snaps. Just slip it on, wrap and tie, and you're set to go. And they say that it's an authentic vintage reproduction. So that's really cute. And I think what has drawn me to this, as opposed to any other type of wrap skirt, is one, it has pockets, and two, I like this tie detail. I'm going to try to enlarge this here. Lost it. I love the tie there. And I know it doesn't, maybe it's just the way that this particular model has it styled, but I really like that feature there. So this is a better version, or better picture of the model wearing that tie in the front there. I like the way that that's styled. And I think that's probably all the pictures that we're going to get with this one. Here's a close-up. Another one. She still has it tied in the front there. It was harder to see because the fabric has such a busy pattern to it. And maybe that's the only way that you can tie this skirt. I'm not sure, as opposed to tying it on the side. I'm sure that could be adjustable though. Here's a back view. Let's look at that. So it did mention that the opening was in the back. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. Just for like security reasons, I would always be concerned about what's going on with the flat back there. I can't see it. So that might be something to kind of get past a little bit. And then here is the back view for the printed fabric. Yeah, it says back wrapped skirt. So have any of you guys ever made a wrap skirt that where the opening is in the back, and how did that feel? Were you okay with it? Any security issues with that? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. So that's it for Butterick. And moving on to Vogue, we've got V2017. This is a really, really cute business style outfit. It's like a suit, I guess you would say. What I love about it is the squared off neckline. And I really love the model here on the left with this plaid kind of, I guess, is that a tweed? Maybe it's a boucle fabric with, it looks like she's got some fringes there around the edges. I love that look. Now, I never go anywhere these days where I would really wear something like this, but I do love this pattern. And if I can catch a good Vogue sale, I would consider purchasing this one. And here's the other version. And this one's cute too. It's a little more, not tailored, but not as fun, like more serious. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm sure there's a better word, but it seems a little bit more business-like and serious than the fun, flirty one with the little fringes around the openings. I still like this one a lot too. So there's a close-up of the fringy one. There's the full-length view. And here's the back. Very stylish, very tailored looking. Let's go back. So there is a difference in the length on the jacket here. So I guess it comes in 2 lengths. Let's look at the line drawings. So there's the jacket. It comes in a shorter length and a longer length. And then you've got the skirt and then the pants. And let's read the description. It's a close-fitting lined jacket, has long 2-piece sleeves. I've never done a 2-piece sleeve, so that could be something fun to try. Princess seams and welt pockets. View A is cropped. View B has self-fringe trim. Fitted pencil skirt has waist facings and visible back zipper and back vent. Semi-fitted high-rise pants have flared legs with hem facings. Self-fringe trim, fly zipper, contour waistband with hook and bar closure. And the fabrics are boucle, linen, tweed, and wool crepe. And then lining fabric. And the second Vogue pattern is V2008. Now, I have to say that I really never go anywhere where I would wear a dress like this, but I had to include this in my picks. I love this dress so much. I love pretty much everything about it. The length, the way the neckline is, and that tall collar. Let's read the description. Close-fitting, lined, bias cut, halter style dress, has front neck gathers, neck binding, and cases bias collar that ties on the back. Dress has back neck slit opening with hook and eye closure and baby hems. So let us look more closely at this. I just love everything about this, and I really love that necktie in the back and how long that tie hangs down. I just love that. And I love the fabric. I love this color, and I'm wondering maybe it's more the color that's drawing me. So I tried to ask myself, or did ask myself, if this dress were in a different fabric or a different color, would I still love it as much? And I think the answer is yes, for sure. I just love everything going on with this neckline here, both the front and the back. I just love it. It's just beautiful. So here are the line drawings, and the fabric suggestions are charmeuse, crepe de chine, georgette, hammered satin, and the lining crepe back satin, medium weight crepe. This is definitely a very formal dress, something like on the lines of like a prom dress, I think. It's beautiful. I just really love it. So that is it for Vogue. And now let's look at Me. So I have never sewn with any of the Know Me patterns yet, at least, but I'm sure that I will at some point. This first one is ME2064. It's a men's jacket and vest by Donnie Q. Now, even though this is designated as a men's pattern, I definitely could still see myself making this for me. It has the pockets. You guys know I love a good pocket and a good cargo situation in my clothing. Yeah, let's look at the other pictures. I like the two-tone fabrics there. That's kind of neat. Of course, you could do it in all one color if you like. Kind of this view here is a little more casual, and it reminds me more of like a fishing vest that fishermen use to put their little gear in. That's kind of what this makes me think of. As a hood, this one does not. Let's read the description. We'll come back to that, but let's look at the fabrics for now. Let's see. Coated fabrics, nylon, water-resistant fabric, waxed fabric. So it's definitely intended to be an all-weather, kind of outdoorsy, active type of vest or jacket. And then the lining, cotton blends, flannel, fleece, polyester blends. Let's see if there's any pictures of the back. No, I'm not seeing any. Let's look at the line drawings here. So I see what it is. That one with the two-tone is not the same jacket. I thought it was just one that had like a flap on the front or like an over piece, but it's a separate jacket. You wear the vest with the zipper, and then if you want, you could also wear the little over jacket that has the hood. It looks like some snaps. Oh, I think I love it even more now. It's like versatile. Just make both pieces. And look at these pockets on the back here. That's quite interesting. You won't lack for pockets. You won't lack for pockets with this vest and jacket. Yeah, that's kind of neat how it's two there. I think if I had read the description first, I would have known that. Let's read that now. It's a rain jacket that's a combination of a crop jacket and vest. The crop jacket attaches to the vest with snaps along the front and can be worn together or separately. It's a boxy fit jacket featuring a hood with a visor, drop shoulder, and front snap closure, and the vest has a front zipper closure. Includes zippered patch pockets and 2 sizes of cargo pockets with flaps. I love it. I really love that. Let's go ahead and look at the second Know Me pattern. This is a trench coat, Girls and Mrs. Trench Coat by, I'm not quite sure how to say the first name here. It's Butte or Butte J'adore. And this is for both little girls and for grown women. And it says nothing like having mother and daughter time and stylish matching coats. And look how cute they are together. That's so cute. I love that. So cute. There's a closer up picture of it. Nice. And there's the back. Very stylish. I love it. Let's look at the fabrics. Cotton blends, lightweight wool blends, linen blends, nylon, and twill. And then there's a lining, cotton blends, polyester blends. Let's read the description. Okay. Slim fit coat features double-breasted closure, wide collar, epaulettes, welt pockets, a sleeve band with button closure, and belt. I love it. I love everything about this. Very stylish. I've never made a trench coat, and I really haven't really worn trench coats very often in my life. I went through a period 10 or maybe more years ago where I found this really great trench coat at Goodwill, and it was in great shape. It looked brand new. It was like a khaki color, and I was kind of like on that kick for a while where I was wearing that all the time. Now looking back, I think it was like the color, I wouldn't be drawn to that color now. It was definitely a tan khaki. I really love the colors in these two examples here. this cream color and then more of a gray. I love that so much. So those are my few picks from the Big 5 early spring pattern releases. Have you guys purchased any of the new patterns yet? Let me know which ones you got. I'd love to know. Are you interested in any of the ones that I've shown or not so much? Love to know that too. I hope that you're having a great week. I hope that your weekend is off to a great start. And I hope that you'll join me next week when I should have an update on my latest project for you. This video with the Big 4 early or Big 5 early spring pattern release was something I've been meaning to get out for probably a couple of weeks now, but other like more interesting things kept popping up that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm finally getting this one out. And I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye.